Hi everyone, it's Kerry here from Kerry Wales Yoga and Massage, and I would like to bring today a general tapping for stress. This is based on level 1 of Inspired EFT, and I'm a level 3 practitioner of this and also a facilitator. You can always hone these tappings according to what you require. But you can follow along, and if you're feeling whatever you're feeling, just notice that, and you can even change some of the words if you need to, and just work along with me. So tapping, or emotional freedom technique, EFT, it's also known as, is a method of combining the Eastern knowledge of meridian energy flow and acupressure points and counselling techniques. You don't have to understand a lot about that for it to work for you. So I invite you to just follow along with this, with me. So first of all, I'm going to introduce the tapping points as we go. And the first one we start with is the karate chop point. So I've got my left hand, but you can use either hand, that's fine. And we're just tapping on the outside of the left hand with the other hand there. And just take a minute, take some deep breaths, and just feel what's happening in your body. Feel what's happening in your mind. Any sensations that go along with that. Just feeling it. And you might like to give it a number out of 10. So 10 out of 10 would be as stressed as you could be feeling. 0 out of 10 is where you feel totally calm. There's just no stress in your body or in your head or emotions. So just tune in and just feel and give it a number out of 10. We call this the SUDS rating, SUD. So subjective units of distress, the SUDS rating. And just feeling that. So noticing what's happening. And then we can say a statement that encapsulates what we're working with. So this one's for stress. So we'll say, even though I'm feeling all this stress in my body, my mind, my emotions, right here, right now, I know I'm okay. And just notice that. Just notice how you feel with that. And if it's okay for you, you can also say, even though I'm feeling all of this stress, I know that I can totally and unconditionally love and accept me and where I'm at with this. But if that doesn't work for you, just go back to, even though I'm feeling all this stress, right here, right now, I know I'm okay. And then we're moving on to what we call the gamut point. So it's the long bones of the 4th and 5th fingers, and we're just tapping in between those. And we just feel what we're feeling, all this stress. And then the next point is the top of the thumb. So if you turn your hand over like this and just tapping. So I like to use 3 fingers, 2 or 3 is okay. And we're working towards the end of, just below the nail there, but just along the top of the thumb. It feels out of control. Just notice. And we're moving to the top of the index finger as we're holding it, holding the hand like this. Make it as comfortable for yourself as you can. I just feel the overwhelm all through my body. And then the top of the middle finger. It makes me feel dizzy. Next finger, all this pressure in my head, and the next finger. I feel nauseous. Then we go to the top of the head. So I've got my thumb, if we have a line here from the hairline to the crown, I've got my thumb on one side and the other fingers on the other side of that. So there you go, you can see. Just tapping up and down there like a train line. My head is fuzzy. I can't think straight. And then we go to the eyebrow center. So right on the inside of the eyebrow, you can use 2 fingers or 3 fingers. I like to use 3 fingers, and then I actually reach to the other brow, the start of the other eyebrow as well. So just tapping there. It's hard to focus or to know what to do. And then moving to the outsides of the eyes. So it's not on the temples, got the eye creases here. Just follow them out a little bit, and we're tapping there. I feel trapped. And then on the cheekbone, under the eyes, you've got a couple of fingers there and you're working this section here. I feel stuck with all this stress. And then under the nose, I'm feeling unsupported. Just feel any of that. Feel what's happening in your body. And the chin. I feel like it's all up to me. I can't ask for help. Just got to deal with it. And then we're working with the collarbone points. So if you go to the top of the sternum and you just go out, well, about 2.5 centimetres, down about 2.5 centimetres, just tapping there. It's often just a tiny bit tender, a little bit of a hollow. It just feels so much. But maybe I can start to release it now. Just letting go of that pressure. And then tapping under the left arm. So we've got the armpit here, and we're going about a handspan down and just tapping there. So for males, it's around about on the nipple line. For females, the bra strap is about the right place. So whole hand I've got here, just tapping there. With every breath, I can release this. Just letting go of all the tension, the tightness. Feeling my breath deepening. And then the other, under the other arm, so I'm under the right arm now. Same thing, just tapping with the whole hand here. Just releasing all this pressure. I can feel it deflating like a tire that's too high. Letting it go now. Just releasing. And then going back to the karate chop point. Letting go of these feelings of being out of control. And feeling some clarity coming in. And then the gamut point, so this one between the long bones of the 4th and 5th finger. I'm letting go of all my beliefs around this, conscious and subconscious, that tell me those things are true. Then going to the top of the thumb here. letting go of all the colours, pictures and symbols that tell me those things are real for me. The index finger. Letting go of all the triggers to the memories that tell me those things are true. Just letting them go. I feel the tightness releasing onto the middle finger. I feel my breath deepening. I feel my head becoming clearer. So, ring finger. With every breath, I feel myself becoming calmer, more easeful. And a little finger. I know that I'm loved and supported, and I'm able to love and support myself. Back to the top of the head, so I've got thumb on one side, other fingers on the other side, and working either side of the midline from the hairline to the crown and back, up and down. I'm calm, centered, easeful. And the eyebrow center, so inside of that eyebrow, and then 2 or 3 fingers across the middle here. I'm in the flow of life. Just feeling that, breathing it in. Outsides of the eyes again. My body's relaxed. Have deep breath. And onto the eyes. My head is clear and I'm able to think really clearly. Onto the nose. I'm free to choose how I move forward with this. And I choose to move forward with love, peace and ease. On the chin. I trust my wisdom to show me what to do. I know that I'll be guided and make my choices in the highest good for me and for those around me. Then the collarbone points again. It's okay for me to be joyful, to enjoy my life and to feel safe. And under the left arm. I'm well. I'm relaxed, centered, peaceful. And under the other arm. All is well. Deep breath. And then to finish off, we take the wrist crease, 3 fingers along down from the wrist crease on the forearm, and on both sides we're just tapping those together. Deep breath in, breathing out, peace. Take some deep breaths, breathe in that peace, and bring the hands down. Okay, so again, some really nice deep breaths. So breathing right down to the belly. So as you breathe in, the belly expands like a balloon. As you breathe out, just let the belly relax, go back down. And again, just check in with that SUDS rating, that's subjective units of distress. So out of 10, where 10 out of 10 is as stressed as you could feel, 0 out of 10 is nothing, totally calm. Just again, notice what number you're at. If you're down to a 0 to 1 out of 10, you've effectively turned off that stress that's going on for you right now. If not, I would suggest that you repeat this You may need to change some of the words according to what you're feeling, or just feel it and just keep tapping, keep working through the sequence until you get down to a 0 to 1 out of 10. And yeah, great thing to do before bed if you wake up with stuff on your mind so that you don't take it through the day. I've also got some tapping exercises that are suggested for bedtime and morning time too. You might like to look at those. And yeah, all the best with using it. Sometimes if we open up things that are really big, you might require to just see someone, a tapping practitioner, who's able to help with that. Yeah, so all the best with it. But yeah, if you just do keep tapping when you're really feeling those things, when they're really full on, you will find that it defuses them bit by bit. And that's what we want. We want to be able to turn off the fear and reduce the amount of stress when we don't need it, when it's not serving us. Okay, so all the best with that. Namaste. Divine spark in me greets the divine spark in you. And hope to hear from you soon.